With tensions mounting between United States and Venezuela, Her Excellency Leiff Escalona, Ambassador of the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela, has once again cautioned the international community about the regional and global risks posed by potential U.S. military intervention. She condemned the continued U.S. military deployment in the Caribbean, describing it as being conducted under the false pretext of fighting drug trafficking. Ambassador Escalona reaffirmed Venezuela's commitment to defending its sovereignty through diplomatic, military, and political means, urging global leaders to act responsibly to prevent further escalation. She further criticized the U.S. for maintaining an excessive military presence near Venezuela's coast, compromising warships, aircraft, and troops nearing 8,000 in number, arguing that such actions undermine regional stability and violate international law.
The real interest of the United States is Venezuela's oil and natural resources, which has sought to overthrow the Bolivarian government for more than 25 years to seize its oil and gas health resources currently used for national development, social welfare, and global stability. The Venezuelan government maintains a diplomatic, military, and political presence in defense of its sovereignty and the stability of the region, while calling on the international community to act responsibly and prevent any escalation of the conflict.
At present, Venezuela awaits the upcoming decisions of the UN Security Council following its meeting on October 10th as a key step in preserving peace.
Venezuela awaits the upcoming decision of the UN Security Council, following its meeting on October 10 as a key step in preserving peace. We have recently, last Friday, the 10th of October, this discussion at the Security Council on the UN, and we had a lot of support from China and Russia, but we are still waiting for the final response or the final answer from them. But in the same time, we are trying to find all ways, the diplomatic things, all possibilities to prevent the escalation of the conflict.
However, she notes that this issue could ultimately be addressed by transnational companies, as Venezuela's attempts to engage in direct dialogue with the United States have so far been unsuccessful, leaving them in a position of waiting.
We are trying to establish the dialogue a different manner with the United States, and because we believe not only the president has the power, he's only like a marketing person, but the real power is beyond of the transnational companies. As you know, some transnational companies are still working in Venezuela, and of course they will be affected, but I believe they are still discussing this matter.
Addressing U.S. claims of drug trafficking, the ambassador pointed to the United Nations reports recognizing Venezuela's strong record in curbing narcotics movement across its borders and its broader efforts to combating the drug trade. She accused the United States of hypocrisy, noting that it remains the world's largest consumer of illicit drugs and a major player in money laundering within the multi-billion-dollar drug industry, yet continues to justify military actions abroad under the guise of fighting a problem rooted within its own border.
The UN ODC reports that the global drug trade generates 426 billion US annually, of which 20 or 30% laundered in the US, the world's largest drug consumer. Therefore, it is clear that the US so-called war on drugs is part of the campaign of lies and threats aimed at ignoring Venezuela's proven achievements in the fight against drug trafficking.
The country denounces these claims as part of a failed regime change policy, which now constitutes a direct threat to national peace and sovereignty. For Choice News Now, I am Chelsea Austinay.